Welcome back to Kamal Kunj Home Academy, Encounter with Mathematics. In this session, we will discuss about an overview of polynomials. Now, what is a polynomial? An expression of the form x equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus an x to power n, where an is not equal to 0 and a0, a1, a2, a3 and an are real numbers, belongs to R. Here n is non-zero n is non-negative integer. N is non-negative integers. Now, classification of polynomial on the basis of degree, integer, and it is called degree of the polynomial. Now, classification of polynomial. Polynomials on the basis of its degree. A polynomial of degree 1 is called linear polynomial. Polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. A linear polynomial is of the form form Px equal to ax plus b, where a is not equal to 0 and a and b are real numbers belongs to R. A polynomial of degree 2 is called quadratic polynomial. Polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. A quadratic polynomial is of the form quadratic polynomial is of the form Px equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0 and a, b and c are real numbers belongs to R. And polynomial of degree 3 is called cubic polynomial. Polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic polynomial. A cubic polynomial is of the form Px equal to ax cubed plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a is not equal to 0 and a, b, c and d are real numbers belongs to R. And the polynomial of degree 4 is called biquadratic polynomial. The polynomial of degree 4 is called biquadratic polynomial. Of degree 4 is called biquadratic. Biquadratic polynomial. A biquadratic polynomial is of the form is the form x equal to ax4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e, where a is not equal to 0 and a, b, c, d and e are real numbers belongs to R. Now, zeros of a polynomial. What is zero of a polynomial? A real number alpha is zero of a polynomial. Zero of a polynomial. A real number alpha is zero of a polynomial Px if P alpha is equal to 0. Now, if you put alpha in the polynomial, it becomes 0. Outcome is 0. Then alpha is called 0 of the polynomial. Now we will establish a relationship between zeros of polynomial and coefficients of the polynomial. Now, what is the relationship between zeros of a polynomial with coefficients of the polynomial? Zeros and the coefficients of the polynomial. Now, let us suppose that alpha and beta are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Let alpha and beta be the zero of a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial x equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Now, since alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, hence therefore x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors of the quadratic polynomial. Hence, ax square plus bx plus c will be equal to x minus alpha multiplied by x minus beta multiplied by some constant, where k is constant. This is equal to k x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha into beta. This is equal to kx square minus alpha plus beta x multiplied by k plus k into alpha beta. This implies that ax square plus bx plus c equal to kx square minus k into alpha plus beta x plus k into alpha beta. Now comparing the coefficients of similar power, comparing the coefficients of same power get, for example, here coefficient of x square is a, here coefficient of x square is k, so a will be equal to k. We get a equal to k, and coefficient of x is here b, here k multiplied by c, means b is equal to k is equal to a, and here minus k into alpha plus beta equal to b, and k alpha beta is equal to c. Now this implies that k is equal to a, so we can replace here k with a, so minus a to alpha plus beta equal to b, and here replacing this k, it will become a multiplied by alpha beta will be equal to c. This implies that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a, and alpha multiplied by beta will be equal to c by a. Thus we get, this is the sum of the zeros. So sum of the zeros is equal to coefficient of x minus of x divided by coefficient of x square. x square. B is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square. And this is the product of zeros. So product of zeros equal to C is constant in the quadratic equation. So constant divided by coefficient of x square. So this is the relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial, of a quadratic polynomial. Now we will stop here and continue further in the next session. Till then, goodbye and thanks for watching.